nobody, everyone has different ideas about what happened to the family. We don't really know. And that's one of the tragedies of the Holocaust, that we don't know with certainty what happened to so many family members. We have some idea. We know that they perished. We don't know exactly when or how. And part of the process is trying to find out, to the extent that's possible, as much of that as we can. But that's part of the process that I'm involved in. Hi, my name is David Haldane. I am the son of Adela Bauer, who lived in Chemnitz for much of her life until she was sent away in the Holocaust. And I'm back to visit my mother's hometown. It was really an accident. I found out very late. I discovered that I had relatives here in Berlin who I never even knew I had. Apparently there was, a whole wing of the family that was kind of unknown to us, and they contacted us and said, here we are, hello, I'm your cousin, and by the way, there's going to be an event in Chemnitz to honor your family. So I was kind of shocked and surprised, pleasantly surprised and excited. But we had very short notice, but I knew I had to be here, and this is something that I feel it's in a certain way it's a completion of something, and it's also the beginning of something, the beginning of a whole new relationship that I have to my family, to the family that I did not know before, and to history, to what happened here and elsewhere, to my family and other families. And I intend to learn as much as I can, maybe write about it, and I'm very excited and looking forward to that process. So this is kind of a beginning for me, a culmination and a beginning. I think it's wonderful. I think it's touching that the people of Chemnitz and the people of Europe want to commemorate the Jews and others who were victimized in this way. I'm moved by it. I'm touched by it. I'm honored to be here and to be a part of it. I think it's necessary for everyone on both sides. It's a communion. It's a coming together. Reminds me of my experience back in Berlin with Klaus, and it reminds me of my mother hugging a woman in the park. It's part of that same process of healing, and healing from this kind of event is a long process, and it's more than just one generation, because this sort of thing transcends generations. But I'm so happy to see that process is ongoing, and I'm so honored to be here and to be part of it. I'm so touched and moved by this, especially by the involvement of young people, children and teenagers. It's just touching. As I said, I never dreamed of anything like this, and I'm just overwhelmed. It's hard for me to not be overwhelmed by the emotion. My heart feels warm and big, and I had tears during this whole thing, and it's just so touching to me, and I never imagined such a thing, and I will be back. This is not my last trip to Chemnitz. I will be back, and I love your town. I love Chemnitz, and it feels like home to me in a strange sort of way. Although I've not spent a lot of time here, it feels like a home.